Well, the draft is now officially over. And I believe it's time for a top five biggest winners list and a top five biggest losers list. According to the PFF.com, let's get this party started. Let's talk football. Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast, where sports are everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are going over a top five list that I just created. I'm going to be going over my top five biggest winners in free agency and my top five biggest losers of free agency in this video. But before we get started, and this is according to BFF.com, this is my opinion on all of it. So I have 10 honorable mentions I would like to get out of the way first. So the first honorable mentions in the winners category is the Chiefs, Bengals, Bears, Bills, and Cowboys. Now, I love all their picks. I really do. I just feel in my mind that there's still a little more that they could do in the free agency market. But of course, we'll have to see what happens when the season starts. But in my top five biggest losers category honorable mention, I have five teams. The Browns, Falcons, Bears, Packers, and Raiders. Now the Browns, I love their picks. I really do. I just need to see it first before I can believe it. And then the Falcons, I love their picks, but I still need to see more from the Falcons in order for me to believe in them. That's pretty much it for any of these teams. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please make sure to do me a favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, let's get this video started. The biggest loser, they have an A according to PFF, but I still believe there's still some stuff they could do in the free agency market before the season starts. You got the Kansas City Chiefs. Now I know what y'all are saying. Tony, they just assessed some of their needs. However, we need to see it first. And I love what I see from Kansas City. I really do. But I believe they still need to do some more stuff before the season arrives. I truly, wholeheartedly believe that. So because of that, I have the Chiefs coming in at number five of the losers. Coming in at number five of the biggest winners. Do I really have to do this? I'm going to do it anyways. You got the Los Angeles Rams. I had to do it, but it was right. It was right in my mind. It was right in my pop's mind because this draft was really good for the Rams. They had a B plus overall. So, well, they had a B actually. Correction, they had a B. So I really actually like the Rams draft. Let me explain why. Because the Rams assessed some of their needs also. They did. Because I feel that the Rams are a good team. Now, I'll need to see it first before the season. I believe the Rams are going to be a good team next year. I don't believe they'll be a great team, but I still believe they'll be a good team in the future, which is why I have them on the fifth list of the biggest winners. Man, I hate I had to do that. Next up on the list, I had to do it, but I love Anthony Richardson though. The Indianapolis Colts. They had a B plus according to the PFF. Now, I do believe the Colts could still do more because I still believe there's some needs that they need to assess. They already assessed corner with the addition of Charvarius Ward. I still believe that they need that big star safety. I still believe that. And I believe that the Justin Simmons is still out there because he is. But that's why I have the Colts coming in at number four of the losers. Next up at number four, I didn't want to do this one either, but I had to. You got the Arizona Cardinals that had an A plus according to PFF.com. You are Corey. Now I really like the Cardinals. I really do. I still believe that it has yet to be seen, but I do like the Cardinals because I believe that they are going to be a threat In the NFC West, of course, not ahead of the Seahawks or the Rams, especially not the Niners, especially them. But the Cardinals I really like because I love their picks. I really like the addition of their first round pick Walter Nolan. I believe that was the pick. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this I believe is a good pick for the Arizona Cardinals, which is why I have them as the fourth biggest winner. Man, that had to hurt. Man, that hurt me just saying that. Coming in at number three biggest losers, I had to do this because they had a C plus according to PFF. You got the Cleveland Browns. Now I know what y'all are saying. Tony, they just got Shador and Shador Sanders. I know that. But we still need to see it first. We still need to see it. Right? We still need to see it. So I put them in the losers because we haven't seen Shador or Travis Hunter yet. I love them though. I really like them though. I really do. But I just don't believe in the Browns yet. But I will as soon as I see Shador and Travis Hunter on the field at the same time, which is why I have the Browns as the third biggest loser. At the number three biggest winner, man, I feel good for Lamar Jackson right now. You got the Baltimore Ravens with an A according to PFF. Now the Ravens, I really like the stuff they did. I really do. Because let me explain why. I really do like the picks that they made. I really do. I mean, we still need to see it first because we know Lamar Jackson can't show up apparently when it comes to playoff time. But we know that the draft selections are good. We know that. But that's why I have the Ravens as the third biggest winner in the NFL draft. Man, I love this team, but I had to put them in the biggest loser category. You got the Miami Dolphins. Now, I know what Miami Dolphins are saying. Tony, they just got an additional roster. I know that. But we need to see Tua first with the new roster. We do need to see that. I really like Tua. I really do. But Tyreek Hill is also maybe one his way out. And especially Jalen Ramsey is also one of his way out.
Huh? Huh?
But the Dolphins, I really like their draft overall. I really do, which is why I have them as the second biggest loser in NFL free agent in the NFL draft. At the number two biggest winner spot, my boy Steven is probably feeling happy right now. You got the black and gold incarnation of winners, the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers. I actually like what they did. Now, they didn't get Shador like the Browns did, but they actually helped them because they might possibly get Aaron Rodgers around the corner. I wouldn't expect it, though. But the Steelers, I really like their picks. I really do. And let me explain why. It helps out the defense, and especially the offense. It really helps out the offense. It really does help them out. And I really like what I'm seeing from the Steelers in the draft. And they had a B plus according to PFF, which is why I have them as the number two biggest winner in the NFL draft. At the number one biggest loser spot. Oh man, San Fran, what did y'all get yourself into? The D San Francisco 49ers. The Niners. What in the same hell were y'all doing?
A word of advice? Stop thinking aloud.
because they stunk up the joint in the NFL draft. I mean, they had Will Johnson available. He went somewhere else. And they got in the first round Michael Williams. I mean, are you kidding me? Because this is so funny in my mind. Because it is what I've been saying about the Niners for years. What can go south will go south. Because I know at some point, one way or another, just be patient. No matter how good they might look, no matter how good they might seem to be, don't lose it. No matter how hard it might get, when the expectations are at the highest peak, the San Francisco 49ers will always find a way to come crashing back down to earth. And that's exactly what happened for the 49ers, which is why happened as the biggest loser in the NFL in the NFL draft. At number one on my list. Now I know what y'all are gonna be saying. I'm biased. I'm not. Because I know what I saw from my team. I'm rocking them right now. You got the Seattle rocking Seahawks, baby. Because let me tell you something right now. I do love their picks. I really, truly do. Because they had a lot of really good picks I liked. Bray Zabel, an offensive lineman, and especially Nick Mamware. I love that man.
What was that you said? Pretty soon, no one will believe you even existed.
Elijah Arroyo, future franchise quarterback in Jalen Murrow. We don't know yet. And then we also got Riley Mills, the DT from Notre Dame. Troy Horton, a new wide receiver from Colorado State. I see some good stuff coming from him. And Bryce Kaladu, an offensive lineman from Kansas. And then Damian Martinez, running back from Miami. Mason Richmond, offensive tackle from Iowa. And lastly, another receiver, Ricky White III from my hometown university, the University of UNLV, Las Vegas, Nevada.
I'm flying! Yes! Wait! I'm gonna hit the ground, aren't I?
And I really do like these picks, because I truly believe that this draft made them well. Because I love what I saw from the Seattle Seahawks, but I do love what I've seen from the Seattle Seahawks. I love what I've seen, and that's why I have them as the number one biggest winner of the NFL draft. What on comments did you guys think? Who do you guys think are the top five biggest winners and losers of the NFL draft according to PFF? Let me know in the comments what you think, and also the link I have for this will be posted in the description later on. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to do me a big favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.